All right, Grissom Gang, we are back at it. How y'all doing? We got a good one for y'all today. I'm talking from basic, get all that basicness out, to baddie, okay? Y'all see that? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So for today's Family Friday, this video is going to be dedicated to my mother. I love you, Mom. This is chicken casserole. She is the creator of this cheesy chicken goodness. So if y'all want to see how this is made, stay tuned. So for this recipe, you will need some chicken tenderloins. I got that from the local grocery store, Aldi, very inexpensive. You're going to need some broccoli, some cheddar cheese, cream of chicken, and some stovetop stuffing or your favorite stuffing, whichever you like. Now let's go ahead and get to cooking. First, what you wanna do is clean your chicken. Now you can pull that piece of skin right off with your hands like so. And then you definitely want to take off if there's any excess fat or anything. As you can see there, very, very minimal. That's the good thing about chicken breast is it's way less fat, way less gunk and filth on the chicken. Now it is optional if you want to take that piece out there. I was being lazy and didn't. And that piece will only be in there for chicken tenderloins. If you're using actual chicken breast, then you won't have that piece in there to take out. Once you have completed taking the skin and little fat off, you can go ahead and rinse your chicken, exfoliate with some salt, and then rinse it again, and then you are ready to season. Now, don't forget to clean and sterilize before and after. Now for the seasoning, honey, my favorite part. You want to go ahead and with some seasoning salt. Again, Lowry seasoning salt. You can use whatever brand you like. I love some seasoning salt. This is like a must-have in your cabinets. So get it if you don't have it. Now next we are going to go in with some Miss Dash table blend. This is another essential. Like if you don't have this, you need to go get it. There's no salt in it. It has a little bit of everything. It's just so good. Then we want to go in with some onion powder. I love onion powder. It adds just a wonderful flavor to all of your meats and whatever you're cooking. It's just really, really good. Then we go in with some garlic powder. This is just a pair to me, like they go together. Onion powder and garlic powder go together to me. Must have. It's an essential. And I'm here to help you with your seasoning ministry, okay? A lot of people don't know how to season, but that's what I'm here for. And then finally, you want to go in with some paprika. I did this just for color. Unless you have the smoked paprika. Now the smoked paprika will add just a smoky flavor that I love, but I didn't have that, so I just used the regular paprika. Then you want to get all those flavors blended together. You want to go ahead and mix your chicken up, let it get on both sides. If you need to add a little bit more, add a little bit more. But yes, make sure those seasonings and that meat marry very, very well. Once your seasoning is completed, it's time to get cracking. Now I have some oil on medium heat and I'm ready to go ahead and place my chicken in the pan. I use vegetable oil. You can use whatever type of oil that you prefer. It's just what I had, you know, again, Rona's going around. So you got to use what you got, okay? You just want to make sure your chicken is evenly spread out throughout the pan. While I'm doing that, y'all comment down below how y'all been holding up during this Rona season. And to all y'all single folk that's out there that don't know how to cook, take this time on lockdown to learn how to do something, okay? Whether it be fry some chicken, whether it be bake some chicken, whether it be cook some mashed potatoes, learn how to do something, because when this is all over, you're going to catch you somebody, all right? And we want that somebody to be happy and not hungry. Can I get an amen? Okay, now your chicken is about ready to be flipped. Now look at how beautiful that chicken looks. I mean, can we just get a moment of silence for how beautiful it looks in those seasonings? Let's take a moment of silence real quick. Now that is beautiful. Now once you finish flipping those, you want to let it sit for about another 4 minutes to finish cooking off on the other side. Once you get them done, you can take them out, cut them up into bite-sized pieces, put them in a bowl so that you can be ready to assemble and put together your casserole. Let's get on to this broccoli. I have fresh broccoli. You can use frozen broccoli if you want to. I washed and cut it into bite-sized pieces so that it's ready to be steamed. Now, if you have a steamer, you're more than welcome to use that. If you have a bag, you can warm it up in the microwave. I used water, a little bit of butter. I added some pepper. I also went in with some seasoning salt. And again, these flavors are just so that it doesn't taste watery because I added a little bit of water. I put that lid on it and let it steam, and then I take it out and strain it. Now for your stuffing, I use stovetop. If you want to actually make stuffing, you can do that. This has a good enough flavor to me, and it's being baked in a casserole, so why not? I just went ahead and followed the instructions that's right on there. I have my water and butter right now boiling, and then I'll throw that in. Now I have everything prepped and ready to go. Look at how beautiful that chicken looks. I mean, whew. Then we have our stuffing. And then over in the corner, we have our broccoli. Everything is ready to be assembled. I have my baking dish already ready. And then we can go ahead and start assembling. I have my cheese as well as my cream of chicken. You can begin putting your casserole together by just putting a little bit of cream of chicken at the bottom of the pan. You want to do that so that your stuffing and your chicken and your broccoli doesn't stick to the bottom. Now you can put this casserole together any way that you want to, whether you want to start with chicken, whether you want to start with broccoli or stuffing, but please, please, please use a little bit of cream of chicken at the bottom just so that it doesn't burn the bottom of your pan and it doesn't stick. So you can go ahead and apply just a thin layer to the bottom. Now, if you don't want the actual chicken chunks that comes in it, you can take those out. I don't mind because you can barely taste it. Next, I went in with the stuffing. For me, I use stuffing first because it creates kind of like a base or a foundation for your casserole. Again, it's completely up to you whether you want to start with broccoli, chicken, or stuffing. I just go with stuffing because it creates some type of foundation. I'm also very generous with the stuffing. I really, really love stuffing. It just reminds me of Thanksgiving. The whole house was smelling like Thanksgiving. And I know Easter's coming up, so this is definitely a good dish that you could make for Easter. So try it out. I just spread the stuffing out evenly, and then I move on to the next thing. Now the chicken I just spread out. You can use as much or as little as your heart's desires. But yes, I just spread the chicken out according to how much I think I will want. I'm going to do 2 layers of this, so I do half and half. I go in with some broccoli after the chicken. I don't like broccoli like by itself, so I don't use a lot of broccoli. But again, how much you use is completely up to you and what you like. I just spread it out evenly like so. And then I go in with some cream of chicken. The main purpose of the cream of chicken is to make sure that your casserole is not dry. So I generally sporadically add it in where I feel that it's needed. But yeah, you don't have to put a whole glob. Just kind of scatter it throughout as long as you have that layer on the bottom and then in between, just so it's not dry. And finally, I go in with some cheese. Now I love cheese, so I'm very, very generous with the cheese. You can see how big my handful is. I spread that out evenly. And then I just repeat the cycle. Topping it off with that last little bit of cheese. Make sure there's cheese in all the cracks and crevices, honey. Yes, I love cheese. Comment down below if you like cheese. And now that I'm done stacking my casserole, I'm going to place some aluminum foil over it and place it in the oven on 400 degrees for 20 minutes with the foil on, and then 20 minutes with the foil off, or until it's golden brown on the top. And there you have it, your very own chicken casserole. That looks too good. Y'all know how we do. You know that we got to get a picture of that. Hold up, let me get one. That was actually two, but it's all right. Again, Grissom Gang, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at GotToBeGrissom. Until the next time, be safe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.